Welcome to Pisano Builds. Today we're putting together a Harry Potter Lego set. It's a Hogwarts Castle and Grounds. It is nice, big Lego set. This is probably going to take a few days. Let's see here. If I can find how many pieces this bad boy is. I do not know how big this one is, or how many pieces. Oh, there it is. This Lego set is 2,660 pieces. It's recommended for ages 18 and older. So, let's open her up. This is by far the biggest Lego set I have ever put together, so we'll see if this goes. Especially when I'll work this all around. The first already put on and then we hold this one. Alright, so now two books. This is book one. See, one. And here's book two. See, book two. So, let's see how serious this is going to be. So, the total number of steps in this Lego set is 652. I think this is going to take a couple of videos. So this is going to be video one of who knows how many. This is book one. Like how on the back they put in Roman numerals. This is book two. I'm going to put book two back in the box along with the other stuff for right now. Let's see. Let's put it on. Here's at the very bottom. And then let's go to the next. And then One, two, three, 4, 5. We have this plate. This is definitely not going to be big enough. Because it's supposed to be 13 inches long by 8.5 inches tall. 13 inches long. Maybe there's more plates as we go. I assume there are. Because right now I do not see. Let me look at this plate real quick. Ooh, I get Lego VIP status. It's got a history of Hogwarts, the architect. Again, I'm not sure, because this is the only plate that I got in here. It looks like I'm going to need a lot of them. I'm trying to see if this comes with all the plates that I need. Because that kind of makes me worry a little bit. Okay, how does this look? One of these books should have all the pieces in it. I'm just verifying. It could be fine. Six of those. Let's see. Go on. I'm just looking at the pieces. Okay. Yeah, it just has one big plate and the rest are small plates to build off of it. Okay. Now that we know we're not missing any pieces, let's get started. We do not need this piece yet, so I'm going to take it and stick it aside. This is something bag one. We're going to put the book here. Bag one. Of course, we have our Lego remover. If you do not know how this works, I will show you, but if you're putting together this that you should know by now, say you put this piece on here and you need it off, you connect this to this and just bend it and it pops off. This is a lot better than using your teeth, which is what we used when I was a kid. So I'm grateful that they came up with this little device. This device can also help you push pieces in. It can help you push the little, some of the rods out, push the rods in, help you get pieces off, help you get pieces, it can do a bunch of stuff. And this end right here is like really, really thin, so that way you can like even, you know, squeeze it between two pieces and pop them off. But this is very handy. We have, I don't know, probably 20 of these in our house. They usually come with all the big Lego sets. So, I'll start out with separating our pieces. I need to build a border, so I stop losing pieces. Okay, this is a face. I'm going to take all the pieces. I'm going to get out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to just have pieces either size. There we go. This right here is head, hair, and beard, and head pop off to the top of his head. But we don't have a body yet, so. Got some little 1x1 buttons. Got some 1x1s in the dark gray. Got 1x1s in the light gray. Almost lost that piece. We've got some little, got some of those. There's some 1x1. There's a half circle, this little thing. We also have these little snakes right here. It's not a whole body though, and they connect into something. I'm going to put those also with the head, just so that way it's, and I'll put the snake with the head. Some 1x1 clear see-throughs, or blue see-throughs, and some 2x1 flat see-throughs. I got quite a few of those. I'm pretty sure that's a little water. Let's see here. We got some angled pieces. We got some more 2x1s. Here, that goes there. This is a flat 2x1. Oh, put this right here. We have these right here. I don't know what they're going to be used for yet. They look like kind of like spider legs, but so I'm gonna put them over here off to the side so they don't get lost. If you're putting together a big Lego set like this, you definitely need a lot of room, and you need to be able to put stuff aside so that way it can be found later, and other stuff can be found, and the stuff that you need now can be found easily. Okay, I don't have very much work room right here, but that's fine, because as we build, all this is going to be gone. So we need to take one of these. This is a 6x10, and we need a flat 1x6. This one go right here. And we need one of our, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1x8 flat, and it's going to go this way. It's going to be sticking off the edge, like this. Then we're going to take our gray 1x2 ledge, put it here, and a gray 1x1, and stick it here. Okay? There we go. And we're going to take an L shape tan, or this is more of a cream color, not the flat ones, the one that has the bumps on it, not the flat ones, not the brown. It's either a different shade of tan. This is more brown, this is more tan. And you want the bumps on it, not, or the pieces on it, not the flat ones. And we're going to put that right here on our ledge. And we need our flat 2x4 to go here. And then our flat 4x6 to go here. And again, this is going to go hang off the corner, but it's going to be flush with that. Okay? So this is what you should have on the first page. Okay, I'm going to put this together, and I'm going to show you what it looks like at the end of each page, okay? Or that way I'm not holding up to the camera so much. So we need a 2x1 here to 1, a 2x1 to 1 here, a 2x1 to 1 here, and here, and here, and here, and here, a flat 2x1 here, and then flat 1x1s here, and then corner here. Okay, and then it says to get our 6x6 flat and put it underneath this. Okay, now we need one 4x1 gray. Gray to go here. 1x3 or 3x1 gray here, and two 1x1s on top of each other. Right here. Now we need a flat tan, dark tan, 1x1 here, and then we need this 2x1 angled and a yellow button here. Oh, need to build. Oh, turn that around. I need to build a border on my desk right here to keep any pieces from sliding off. Okay, on this page, this is what we got. Okay, next page says we need one corner and one gray 1x4 and one yellow button. So the 1x4 is going to go here. Oh, let's put this here first. The corner piece is going to go here, and then this is going to go here. And then this is going to go here. Okay. Now it says we need this, and then we need, oh, plastic. Alright, we need one of these, we need one of these, we need one of these, and we need one of these. So this is going to go like this. This is going to go right here. This is going to go right here, going up this way, angling up because this is an angled piece. And this is going to go here. Now we need this piece, one more of these, the dark gray half arch, and I don't know what to call this piece, but anyway. And it says this is going to go right here. Yep. This is going to go right beside this, but it's going to be a tad bit lower. And this is going to go in the middle, and then the half arch is going to go right here. And then we need our next flat 1x8, which is going to attach back here on the back. Okay. On this page, this is what we have now. On this end over here, we have all these flat pieces, and then on this side, this is what we have. Now, if you look at it from this side, this right here, see how this is angling going up? This is the angle piece. See? And it's angled going up towards this. Our two pieces right here are not level, so it's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. And then we have our 1x6 hanging off the edge here. Let's go to the page. Now we are going to take our next 6x10 flat, and we're going to attach it to this. Okay. Now we need a tall 2x4, a tall 1x4, and one of our little clasp. And then this is C here. This is going to go on the back side. So let's put this here. And then this is going to go in the gap with the clasp facing this way. And then this is going to go here. We need a tall 1x1 and a 2x1 to 1x1 angle here. This is going here. And this is going, I want to make sure, yeah, this is going here. Okay. And then another 1x4 tall. And this time we need the 1x1 into a 2x1. So this is going to go right here. And this is going to go here. Okay. So after that page, we now have this little spot right here done. Well, not done, but. And then we have a little piece, we have this piece here. And then this piece down here. This is a little piece I was talking about. Right here. That goes in. Okay. Make sure you have that facing the right way. Okay, now we need our brown leaf, and it says now we're going to get our little, we need two of our, what looks like fangs or our feet, and it says that they are going to go on here. One is going to go on the bottom of that. Make sure you have this facing the right way. when you put this together. And this is what, let me show you how this works. If you have, like, this should have been right here. So you take this in right here and push on that end, and it will push it out. Like that. Needs to be pushed a little bit further. It's pushed out, but I can't grab a hold of it. There we go. Okay. So our leaf goes this way. The back piece goes down. The front piece goes up. Okay. Now, orient your piece the same way it is in the book. So you can put this on the right way and it's facing the right direction. Okay. Now we need the 3x1 slope, which is this right here. And we need the other half arch. And we need 2 brown buttons. Okay. The 2 brown buttons are going to go one over here. Oh. Let me hold that down right there. And one right here. And then this is going to go on top of this. And then this is going to go right here. Okay. So here's our brown leaf. See how one's going up and one's going down into this crevice right here. Okay. And then we have our, turn around this way. We have our ramp right here, and then our tan arch right here. Okay. We need 2 corners, a 2x2 tall and a 2x1 flat. It goes here. Here, and then this is going to go over here, and then this corner is going to go right here. 2 more corners, 1x1 flat, light or gray, dark gray. I think that's supposed to be light gray because all these other pieces are light gray right now. And then the 2x1 to 1 slope. So this is what I was calling it. It's a 2x1 to a 1x1 slope. So this is a 1x1, and then this is a slope, and then the bottom is a 2x1. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, this is the piece I'm talking about. So this is going to go over here. This is going to go here. And our 2 corners are going to go here. Here. Okay, this is what we have now. Okay, this is encased in now. We have all of that put together, and this is now attached right here, so it won't fall off again. There we go. This is what we have. It would be so fitting to be watching Harry Potter right now, but unfortunately, all of my Harry Potter movies are in the middle of the ocean right now because I just moved here from Korea, and I've been living in Korea for 3 years because of my husband's work, which was absolutely amazing. I loved it. We need the green 1x1, the gray 1x1, and then the 2x1 to 2x2. So 2x1 to a 2x2. Okay. I loved it in Korea. I really did. We were there for my husband's work, like I said, and we were there for 3 years. We need 2 of those. Okay. We were there for 3 years. And then, unfortunately, my cancer came back, and we needed to move back stateside. So here we are. And it's been an adjustment. I like Korea actually a lot. And see, 2 of our 2x1 greens, our 2x1 slope, and our 2x1 to 2x2. I really enjoyed it in Korea. We're gonna stack these 2 green ones. But like I said, I've had cancer before, and it came back, and it's stage 4 now. So we moved back to the States. And then the green's gonna go in the back, and this is gonna go down in there like that. Okay. You see the green ones? Those are the ones we just put on. And then these right here. And then this piece went down in here. See, it went down in that gap that we had. Definitely enjoyed no tipping in Korea. Things are a lot more affordable in Korea. And the country's like, you know, hundreds of years older than ours is. So their ancient buildings and stuff is way more ancient than the United States. So it's a really cool place to go for you if you are a history person. So if you really like history, that's where I would suggest going. And then while we were there, we got to go to the Philippines and we got to go to Japan. So that was pretty cool. Because like our round trip ticket per person to Japan from Korea is only $200 a person. So we did not turn that down while we were there. Okay, back to this. Back to life, back to reality. Okay, I'm going to shut up. So we can put this together. Okay, we have a 1x2 that goes into a 2x2. That's going to go here. Then this piece is a 1x1 that goes into a 1x3. That's going to go here. And then our flat 2x1 is going to go here. And then now we need a flat 2x3. And that's going to go here, right? So we just put these on right here. Okay? Go to the next page. But while we're doing this, I'm going to read these little inserts that they have in here. It says, the devil's snare keeps intruders from reaching the secret hiding place of the sorcerer's stone. It thrives in dampness and darkness. If you get stuck, stay calm and open your curtains to let the sun in. So that is what this is. I was wondering what this is, and that makes sense. It's devil's snare. So we have some devil's snare here from the sorcerer's stone. One of the cool things I like about this, like I said, is it touches on all the movies. There's a little bit of all the movies inside of this kit. So there's your devil's snare for those of y'all who enjoy the sorcerer's stone, which if you're a true Harry Potter fan, you enjoy all of them, like I do. Okay, now we need a 2x1, a 1x4, a 1x3, and then another one of these. I don't know what these are called, but another one of these. Remember, always make sure that this U shape is facing the right way. And it's going to tell us to put the 1x4 down here, and then the 1x3 down here, and then at the first peg of the 1x3, we're going to put this little thing here, and make sure, again, the U is facing the right way. And then we need a 2x1 flat, and 2 of the 2x1 clears. So, we're going to put a clear on, and then the flat on, and then the clear on, and that should leave a break for 2. Okay, and this is what we have. We have our wall right here, and some water on it. It's definitely starting to take shape. Okay. Now we need 2 flat 2x2s of the dark gray. We need 1 1x2. We need 1 2x2 into a single, which is this one right here. Closer so you can see what I'm talking about. That one. And the other one of these thingies. It says stack the 2 dark grays on top of one another, then put the light 4 to 1 on it, and then put this little U-shaped thingy on it. And it says to put it at an angle, so it's not supposed to be straight. Okay? This is going to start where the gray is on the wall, okay? Where the gray is. So there's going to be a space over here. I don't know if you can see my finger going in it. So make sure you have that space, and this is at the gray. And then this is going to go at the end of this. Like that. And then we need our 2 snakes. Not our full snake. The snakes, these snakes, the ones that have the peg so it can actually go inside of the thing. And then 2 of our 1x6s that are dark gray. And 1 2x3 that's light gray. Okay. It says we're going to put one of these on each side with 4 sticking out. So there's going to be a gap in there. So only 2 of them are going to be put in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then this is going to go right here. Oh, so these are going to go in those little spaces, those little U-shaped things, is where these are going to go. Okay. So, let me show you this. We've got these 2 sticking out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and only 2 are touching this right here. We have this U-shape that's at an angle, and you see my 2 snakes right there. They are attached by the U-shaped things right here and right here. Okay. Now we need 2 1x1s that are dark gray, and 5 of the 2x1 blue clears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to put these in the corners here. Oh. says to put one of these blue ones in the middle, and then going that way, if I can get it on there, and then going that way, covering that, and the same thing on the other side. So go back there, and that's going to go right there. It's going to pay if you have small fingers, just saying. Because when you have bigger fingers, it's harder to put these things together. Okay. You got those in. Now we need our 2 orange 2x1s and our 2 black quarter circles. And it says to put 1 on each one. So this one's going this way, and this one's going this way. 1 orange on this side, 1 orange on this side. And this, you have to pick it up because these are going to go underneath this right here. Okay, so this is what we have now. See how this, you have to pick it up because these right here are going to connect right here. See? And then we have it connecting here, and then orange one over here. And then our blue, there's a lot of it, is going over those U-shaped things. And right here, that one right there is hard to put in because it's back here in this little corner. So that's what I was saying. If you have small fingers, especially like that one right there, it's going to be a lot easier. Right? That was number 29. And now we are at 30. Okay. We need a lot of pieces for this. We need our green snake. We need our head, our hair, our beard. We need our semicircle, which is the half circle. We need 1 2x3 tall, 1 2x1 flat. And our green snake, we have all those. Okay. It's saying take this 2x3 tall and put the 1x2 flat on it, and then put the semicircle on top of that. On there, you're going to put the beard hanging down like this. I'm going to turn this so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to put the beard on, and then you're going to put the head on, and then you're going to put the hair on. I've already put the hair on the body or on the head, so I'm just going to kind of do that like that and put that right there. Do not do that. I don't even know what flew. Let's see. This is the semicircle. This is the head, this is the body. Oh, I see. Oh, right. I lost it. I lost the beard. Where did the beard go? Okay, give me 1 second while I find the beard. Okay, I found it. It was in the box. So let's try this again. Put the beard on. This time I'm going to hold the beard in place while I put the head on. Push the head on. Like that. Okay, there we go. His head needs to turn because his beard's crooked. Okay. Now this beard isn't crooked anymore. We can put his hair back on. There we go. Okay. And then that is going to go inside of this right here. Like that. And then the snake is going to actually be attached to this other U thingy in between the 2 other snakes. Like that. Okay. So, this is what we did right here. Here's the back of his head. If you turn it around, you have the 2 snakes, and then the green snake, and then you see his head right there. That's why there was no body. This is the Chamber of Secrets. That is really, really cool. We are now in the Chamber of Secrets. Okay. I'm going to stop dreaming over here. Kind of zoned out for a minute, but that's okay. Really wishing I could watch some Harry Potter right about now. Okay. We have our light gray 1x6, our dark gray 1x1, our blue see-through 1x1s, 2 of them, and our blue see-through 1x2s, 2 of those. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to put this going across the orange. And then I'm going to put these on top of the other orange. And then we need to put these going across like this. And these inside of this little bitty gap right here. Again, small fingers, would make this a lot easier. I'm keeping this way. We need our 2 1x4s, and they are going to go across the top of this right here. Okay, turn our page, and I'm going to let you see where we're at. We put in these orange blocks down here, this across here, these here, and then we put in these blue ones right here around his head. So we have our devil snare, and we have our chamber of secrets. There we go. Okay, keeping it this way, we're going to need our arch and 2 of our 1x3s. So our arch is going to go across here, and our 1x3s are going to go on here. Okay, and then next we need our 1x8, and then our 1x10, and then our green 1x1, and 1x3. Okay, and it says that our 1x... Hold on a second. Let's do our green one first, because our green ones go across from each other. And then it says our 1x6 goes here, and then our 1x10 goes here, and our 1x3 goes here. So, once you turn it around, this is what we put in. We put in this one, this one, this one, this one. And once you turn it around, and there you go. We have our devil snare again here, and here's our chamber of secrets. That is so cool. Okay. It says, in a final act of defiance, Salazar Slytherin constructed the Chamber of Secrets. A huge basilisk was bewitched to honor his true heir and bring ruthless destruction upon all Muggleborn. And if you're wondering why I only read the top, it's because this part right here it looks like French, and this is Spanish. So, that's what we have out of bag 1. Okay. Come to the next video to see what we get when we put together bag 2. Thank you for coming and watching and being a part of Pisano Builds, and please subscribe, and there will be a link in the description below to buy this set from Amazon.